All right, welcome. We are here on Monday. What is it? The 17th. It's tax day for everybody. A postponed tax day. How you doing, Brett?
Pay my taxes so we can keep people on the dole, keep them from actually having to go get a job for another month or two.
I'll never understand not wanting to work, but that's a whole different podcast
That's
conversation.
like that's like 8 podcasts like in
Yeah.
and of itself, but we'll go there some other day.
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of procrastinated and I submitted mine last night at 8 p.m., but I got it in before the deadline.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I had to write a few checks this morning, and I had my wife. I'm like, "Hey, give me that checkbook. I gotta write a few checks this morning." So I might have waited just even longer than you.
yeah, I'm never in a rush to get those things done, man. But
Yes, sir.
all right, man. Well, how's the market treating everybody, Brett?
I think it's good. Looks like copper, some of the base metals are bouncing back a little bit this morning. They kind of tailed off towards the middle end of last week.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Precious metals look pretty good so far this morning. In general, I mean, I think everybody's anticipating a pretty good Ferris bump in June. So I don't like telling people I told you so, but at least as of now, it looks like it's June's going to be decent. And July for that matter, in my opinion. But I guess time will tell. I think it's the forecast looks good. I guess we'll just say that.
That's good. I mean, we had a great run on copper, and and this is what happens. It's not shocking that it makes an adjustment, and that doesn't mean it's like gonna go down for a long time. It just makes a small adjustment, and a lot of times we see it. Take some time to kind of find a new high. That's just kind of the norm.
You don't
Uh,
want it to go straight up. If it goes
no,
straight up, then it's setting up for a real big quick down, right? And
yeah,
not that it can't come down real quick, because that we've seen that happen as well. But I think you're better to stair step it up a little bit. I mean, that's what you need. You need a good healthy pullback, suck some
hmm
liquidity back out of it, and that gives you a base to build on. Um, I see it similarly in the Ferris side. Like, we had a little bit of a pullback before. Not that I felt like that was necessary, but good, a little healthy pullback, and then I think now we see the next climb. Um, I guess we'll find out here soon enough, but I feel like there's going to be some real opportunity in June and July to sell some scrap at a decent price.
yeah. I'm kind of curious where that top lands. And like you said, we saw just a big run, December, January on Ferris, and then we saw, was it February where we saw the dip? February,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
January was good. February was off. I think March you got a little bit back. That April came down again. So
yeah.
I don't. I mean, they're playing with the markets a little bit, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm fairly optimistic about where this train's headed on the ferrous side. The base metals on the non-ferrous side are still holding pretty strong, so that's always that's a good sign for moving forward.
Yeah, and I want to give a shout out to Jennifer Betts. She jumped on Clubhouse with us last Friday.
Yeah,
It's just kind of curious to hear other people from different backgrounds that more of like a Ferris trader. I think you used to trade with her, didn't you?
yeah. She used to work for
DJJ.
DJJ back in the day, and so she would buy iron for the Utah mill. I think in Seattle at that time, which we were primarily shipping into Utah. But yeah, so I dealt with her for a couple years over here in our area, in our neck of the woods, and she's been in the scrap game for a while. I think she knows what she's talking about. At least she's getting good information out there. So
Hmm.
I enjoy her posts on LinkedIn. I think she's pretty with it when it comes to scrap.
Well, it seems like she's optimistic enough to think we got like a 2 to 3 year run, and she's like really the first person I've heard like verbally say like that out loud. Like a lot of other people think we got like maybe a run throughout this year, and then see some major dips in 2022, and only time will tell. But
Well, shit, you know how hard it is to predict next month, let alone 2 years. Like,
I
it's why
know.
we don't really budget that hard. You know,
Yeah.
in our business, people ask me like, "Oh, what are you budgeting for 2022?" I'm like, "Shit, you tell me the price of scrap in 2022, I'll give you a budget. But until you can tell me what the pricing looks like, it's pretty damn hard for me to give you a budget and tell you what it looks like. You know."
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Well, anything else, Brett?
That's it, man. Just on the road. Got the seatbelt on. I got pulled over to the side, chopping
Yep.
up with you for a little bit, and then I'm back at it. So have a good
Okay.
week, and I'll talk to you here in a little bit.
Thanks, everybody. Bye bye.
All right, take care.